Welcome to my presentation. I'm Grace Healing Yan, a postgraduate student from Hong Kong Baptist University. The focus of my presentation is telecommuting amid COVID-19, the gap in mobility of working from home employees in Hong Kong. COVID-19 is ravaging the world. Given the physical mobility restriction, many companies and organizations have allowed their employees to work from home. Working, therefore, is conducted in an unusual and decentralized way. Flows of digitalized documents, conversations, and transactions have replaced the spatial movement and in-person communication to enable social, economic, and productive activity during the most challenging crisis the world has faced since World War II. Inspired by Baron Ho's gap in mobility, teleworking can be considered as a new form of social making involving sociality, association, and networking capital intertwined with immobilities and mobilities. It enables information flows and circulation to exert new forces in the governance of employees and their complex relational networks, which tends to reshape how governance is exercised at the individual, organization, and social levels. The new immobile and mobile realities are created not only by the hyper-sociality of digital technologies, but also through the subjectivity of individuals who perceive and respond to the opportunities and constraints brought about by the time-space compression. Consider Darrell, Roseman, and Coswell call for reworking mobilities. I find that Eastern literature lacks a thorough investigation into the politics of mobility embedded in teleworking. It is related to answer questions including how new power relations created in new teleworking determine various forms of immobilities and mobilities, and what opportunities and constraints virtual mobility brings to spatial mobilities, and conversely. To explore such mechanisms, this paper investigates how teleworking mediated by digital technologies affects immobile and mobile practices and experiences of working from home employees in Hong Kong through the lens of government mobility. The mechanism formed by different changes and interruption between power relations and represented meanings, surveillance, and individual subjectivity redefines the boundary between employees' work and life, which is recognized and classified into three types of telecommuting: home office, cloud office, and body device hybrid. Due to the time limit, I will focus on the body device hybrid. Various mobile devices such as a smartphone, a tablet, a smart pen, and Bluetooth headsets become workers' additional limbs or an extension of the brain. The combination of various mobile devices and human body makes worker become a body device hybrid. The common features of the group of employees is that they bear a strong personal responsibility to ensure that they are always online and or in contact by phone to perform job duties, such as turning on the remote call forwarding function and connecting to the data network. Their constant being plugged in states allows work permeates every moment and space of their lives. The uncertainty of when and where to be connected makes employees fully exposed under surveillance anytime and anywhere, and forces them to regulate their behavior and self-discipline. But at the same time, the body device hybrid makes mobile devices easy for employees to carry and go everywhere, thereby releasing their potential physical mobilities. Once they engage the right virtual realities at the right time, they can flexibly arrange spatial mobile practices. This flexibility breaks the dichotomy of time and space between work and life, allowing workers to live in work and or work in life. For example, Mr. M, who are one of my respondents, he is 29 years old and IT specialist, mentions that he went to see a daughter during working hour when he had a cold recently. This flexibility provides a great area for Mr. M to see the daughter and recover from a cold at home without the employer knowing and deducting his salary. Thanks for listening.